Good afternoon, everybody. It is Sunday, January the 8th, and it's hard to believe, but we are already 1 week, more than 1 week into 2023. And so I'm not going to do a financial update today or a market update. There's going to be plenty of time for that. I've got some thoughts I want to share next week, but I do want to share with you today some reflections that I had yesterday. So yesterday we took down all of our Christmas decorations. And it's always an interesting time for me because a lot of the decorations we have around the house, there's stuff that are made by my nephews or my kids. So these are items that are kind of personal and take you back to a period in time. And when I put these things into the storage box, every year I think to myself, wow, we've got this entire year ahead of us. What's going to happen in the next 11 months before I see these things again, before we decorate the house again? You know, what am I going to do with this time? Now, in terms of what the future is going to bring, obviously the arc of the future, we don't know what the future is going to bring, but we do have some control over what our intentions are in terms of how to best utilize that time. So with that in mind, I'm a really big fan of New Year's resolutions. I do quarterly goal planning. Just as an aside, Michael Hyatt, I have no skin in the game with this one way or another, but Michael Hyatt's the tool that I use. He has a tool called the Full Focus Planner, which I started using several years ago, which sets quarterly goals and tracks them. It's been a game changer for me from a productivity standpoint. If you have any questions about that, DM me and I'll share that link, or just Google Michael Hyatt Full Focus Planner. So I'm big into goal planning, and I'm big into annual goals because I think that, you know, again, it's a really good time to sit back, reflect on everything that's accomplished, things that you're glad that you did right, things that you would do differently, make the adjustments and set the intentions out for the future. Because what the future is going to bring us obviously is unknowable, but our intentions and what we're putting out there and the actions that we're taking, you know, hopefully towards achieving different goals, we have some control over that. So for those of you that have done that, those of you that have set some annual goals, I think we're now coming into a really interesting couple weeks. Because again, now we're in week number 2 of the new year. This is when the resistance comes. This is when if you've been hitting the gym pretty hard for the first week, this is when the body starts getting sore. This is when the alarm goes off in the morning, excuse me, and you don't want to get out of bed. It takes about 30 days to really put a new habit in place. So for those of you that have a goal, regardless of whatever it is, push past that resistance. The second thing I would add, if you got something you really want to do big this year, find somebody to help you along. I'd say put it out there in the world first of all. Let people know what your intentions are and you want to do. If you want to share what your goals are, if you have any in the comments, I'd love to hear them. But you know, if you want to get in shape, find yourself a good trainer. You want to learn an instrument, find a teacher that's going to teach you that instrument. If you want to get your financial life simplified, obviously we can help you with that. Let us know. I'd love to walk you through that process. But find the people. Start thinking about putting the tools in place so in the next year or so you can actualize these goals. With that in mind, I just want to thank everybody over the last year that has kind of tuned into these vlogs, and also, of course, we're doing the podcast. All our clients that may be watching this as well. Really grateful for all of you and for all the experiences that we shared together in 2022. And as we move into 2023, I'm actually very excited. I think there's a lot of really wonderful things that are happening in the world, and I'm looking forward to continue this dialogue with you throughout the entire year. But now, I guess today's point is, if you got that big goal in place, you're going to start to feel the resistance. Doesn't matter what it is. Push through the resistance, because 11 months from now, you might be pulling your Christmas ornaments out of those boxes, out of storage, and that time's going to pass, whether you use it effectively and use it efficiently or not. So let's make the most of this time, and again, put the tools in place that you need for you to help achieve your goals. Otherwise, you stay with me now for 3.5 minutes. I really appreciate it, and we've got some great material that we're going to be sharing over the next month or so. Particularly the podcast is going to be really exciting. We've had some fantastic guests. And also, if you have any thoughts about this video, if you have some of your own goals you want to share, DM me, give me a call. I would love to hear it. In the meantime, until we speak again, thank you for listening. Take care.